What's up, guys? It's Sam here. Welcome to a new video. Today I've got another reaction video and something crazy which I came across, which no one seems to be talking about, which I think is super interesting. Now, I know a lot of you guys on this channel will be Go High Level users, and a lot of people watching this video will be Go High Level users, and a lot of OG marketers inside of my channel. I'm not sure how many of you guys there are, but obviously I've been doing this for 8 years now, maybe. A lot of you guys would have been OG Clickfunnels users, right? And if anybody has used Go High Level and used Clickfunnels, you know for a fact that all Go High Level essentially did was it copied the Clickfunnels interface into essentially into a software platform that provided a lot more for a lot less. Like Clickfunnels is more or less the same, from what I remember, it's more or less the same price as Go High Level, but it doesn't have all of the added benefits of like the calendars. I know it has some automations, but it doesn't have everything to the same degree as Go High Level does, right? So now Clickfunnels is now suing Go High Level, which we're going to find out more about in this video. Before we get any further, if you like the video, helps the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight into it. Okay.
What is turning out to be an insane story has kind of happened and come across my desk here on Monday is that ClickFunnels is suing High Level over UI patent infringe, or a patent for their UI.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's taking this long, right? It's literally a direct rip of ClickFunnels. I much prefer Go High Level. I always thought ClickFunnels was overpriced and overhyped for essentially just a funnel builder. The pages were slow to load, right? Like not a ClickFunnels fanboy by any stretch. But like it is a direct rip of ClickFunnels. So like I honestly thought they had some sort of deal with ClickFunnels where they were allowing them to use the interface, but clearly they didn't.
Specifically around how they build a funnel. Now, this is the court document here, which I have briefly gone through a couple of times. I am not a lawyer, so I don't really understand a lot of the language. And also this is on a American legal system. The UK stuff is slightly different. But from my understanding, what is essentially at stake here is ClickFunnels is stating a few different things. First of all, ClickFunnels is saying that they have two specific ideas for making websites in a certain way, and they believe that High Level have stolen those ideas and are using it in their platform, which ClickFunnels says obviously isn't allowed.
It's interesting because obviously there's nothing like I suppose if you're going to sue them, you have to have some form of like intellectual property, right? You can't sue someone for making another funnel builder because funnel builders in themselves don't hold that much. I would have thought don't hold that much like intellectual property, right? There's no, I don't know, you can't patent a funnel builder. I wouldn't have thought. So yeah, I'm interested to hear what they say about this.
This is where it gets really insane though, right? This is where it gets bananas. Now, I'm not a ClickFunnels apologist or a Russel Brunson apologist. In fact, I don't particularly like him. I don't like some of the stuff that I know about him from the past. I don't like some of the businesses that he set up and some of the types of people that he's gone after and the help methodologies that he's set up. I also am not a massive fan of the time he hit a kid who admittedly apparently was wrestling his son, and maybe there's like a father-son instinct where you get a bit overprotective.
I need to react to this video.
There is a video of him.
I'm going to react to this video another time.
A child at a wrestling
That's
match.
crazy.
But regardless, what ClickFunnels clearly is doing is they are afraid of three things. So this is what ClickFunnels wants, right? First of all, they want High Level to stop using the system, right? Which is insane, and I'll talk about why it's insane in a second. They also want High Level to pay for the funnels that ClickFunnels has lost, or pay a royalty, bearing in mind, on open source software, as in ClickFunnels' original platform, like 1.0, was built on some open source software way back in the day, right? Anyway. And they also want to say that High Level can never copy their ideas ever again. Now, the overall idea is how to build websites. There's two, I believe, and I'm happy to be told I'm wrong, but there's two basic overall principles that ClickFunnels are claiming over, is how to build websites and web pages using a drag and drop builder, which seems insane to me, and also the concept of like the one-step funnel process. Now, to me, this screams of competition fear. There's two reasons why I really don't like this, and I have said I've said for years that I don't use ClickFunnels. I've got multiple videos about them. The reason that I don't like this suit, and it's like...
Just before this, I feel like this isn't going to make people want to go and use ClickFunnels. Right? What they're trying to do is they're trying to effectively make the builder for Go High Level bad, right? So that people then want to use ClickFunnels. But I don't think this is going to help the ClickFunnels brand. I'm sure most people don't know about this, right? But I can't see it helping ClickFunnels as a brand. But I feel like they should just try and make their product better. They should add new features that Go High Level doesn't have. They should be ahead of them. They should focus on their lane, which Go High Level can't do. They should focus on funnels and make them better. Whereas I feel like they've been flogging the same funnels for the last like half a decade, if not a decade, right? It's not. I was in there for years and I didn't see any improvements really. There was same slow pages, the same level of like styling, and who knows? I could be wrong, but that's kind of what that's how I see it. And they're not, they spend too much time on their marketing as opposed to product improvements. Whereas I think Go High Level is constantly adding new features, right?
This screams of bias, and anyone watching this should know I am an affiliate of High Level. I use High Level in the business. If you're receiving this as an email, I sent it via High Level, right? But I do not like the idea of big companies like ClickFunnels saying, no, this is our system and our methodology, and just trying to bully smaller companies out. Regardless of how much you like ClickFunnels or High Level is a smaller company at the moment, at least. And this screams of competitive fear, right? Because if you genuinely had a better product, there would be no need to sue people. I know.
Go High Level must be catching up with ClickFunnels by this point, I would have thought. Everybody I know uses it, and I barely speak to anybody who uses ClickFunnels anymore. But
in America, you guys love to sue people left and right, and the rest of the world finds that a bit strange. But there's some interesting takes here, right? Pay the money or get a royalty. Definitely not. That's not how this works. Here's a common theme. I'd be curious to see on what grounds there are countless funnel builders out there and ClickFunnels wasn't the first. If I'm mistaken, ClickFunnels 1.0 was built on top of open source code with an MIT license. There's some details there. I think it makes ClickFunnels look desperate and weak. Lions do not concern themselves with the threat from sheep.
Kind of what I just said. I agree with that.
Even if ClickFunnels has a small victory, this will lose the war. What I'm saying is they don't own the concept of the funnel. What this really strikes me of is those YouTubers who tried to claim the term React. Is it the Fine Bros who tried to claim like the term, they own the term React, like no one else could create React content, which is insane. To say to someone, we own the concept of a funnel and how you're supposed to build it, absolute nonsense. There are books and software. There's software that I was using way before I was using ClickFunnels to build funnels, and it had a very similar layout, right? Very similar system. Interesting thing here from Joe, who's always got something relatively interesting to say. ClickFunnels had to stop the bleeding. There are lots of lawyers making lots of money here. Exactly. The only people who win from this are the lawyers. No one else wins from this. It's just solicitors, what we call them in the UK, making money. I don't like the idea of a larger company like High Level using their size of their market to dominate smaller competitors.
You got to also understand that I don't know what the affiliate is for, what the affiliate is like for ClickFunnels, but Go High Level just had a better marketing strategy. Like the affiliate model was a genius model, the SaaS model was a genius model, and like I truly believe that Go High Level has created more of a opportunity to make money, right, and to help their user base. The 40% lifetime commission is crazy. Like I don't even touch, I just recommend Go High Level in my affiliate link, and I get paid for that, as does this guy, as does a lot of you guys, right? And you don't have to do nothing for that, and they're just thanking you for being a loyal ambassador of the platform. And what Go High Level's managed to do is people literally make their income via Go High Level affiliate now. So it allows, and ClickFunnels did a similar thing back in the day, but I just feel like Go High Level has pushed it harder and they've done a better job of executing it. I know that ClickFunnels kind of had a similar campaign, but Go High Level's just done a better job of it. This is facts.
There is System.io, who I really like those guys. If I wasn't using that, if I wasn't using this, I'd use them. There's Thrivecart, there's Zencart. Shopify has this stuff now. Wix, Squarespace, everyone is building these same basic features into their marketing software. It's insane for ClickFunnels to say, I am going to sue you because of this. There is a potential that they're doing this for financial benefit, but well, obviously they're doing it for financial benefit, but it's unlikely that they're going to make a huge amount of money from the suit itself, even if they did win, which, by the way, what they're asking for, I believe, is a jury to look at the evidence. I don't think they want to go after a judge. I think it has to go through a jury, I believe. You could see it as
Mate, imagine you go to court and you, as a jury, and you could be doing a murder trial, but instead you're looking at two funnel builders to see if they've copied each other. That's what makes me laugh.
Funnels trying to protect their market and their market dominance and also like their reputation, but using legal tactics like this to hinder growing a competition, particularly when this is the most insane thing. ClickFunnels has an event called Funnel Hacking Live, right? Where they literally teach the concept of going into other people's websites, taking what's working, taking their copy, taking their styles, their designs, and replicating it across your own business. They actually advocate.
Mate, is anyone else bored of Russel Brunson's face on their timeline? I remember there was a period where I see him more than I would see my partner on a day-to-day basis. I used to do my absolute head in, constantly shouting as well.
Hate this.
Anyway,
they say,
if you
want to grow your business, you should go into other businesses, take what's working for them and use it on your own. And then to have the audacity to say, oh, but no one else is allowed to do that. First of all, I don't think that High Level is doing this to ClickFunnels. I think High Level have said, hey, ClickFunnels have got a thing. It turns out a really logical way to order understanding information is going from top to bottom. That's basically what this amounts to, is a block going step 1, step 2, step 3. They can't go for the page builder thing. That's insane, partly because there are better page builders out there. It's a bit like suing, hey, we've got a car that doesn't quite work and a lot of our people don't like using, but we think that other car builders who have done a better job should be paying us for the royalty or whatever. So
imagine there's a car cleaning company, right? And they have they follow the same process of in and out polish, and they charge, I don't know, $30, right? And then a car company down the road opens a car company to do the same thing, but for $30 they clean your car, they polish your car, they also fix any cracks in your windows, they polish out any dents, they do full valet, and they leave a nice smelly air freshener in there for it. Which one are you going to go to? You're obviously going to go to the one that provides the same plus more for the same price, which is basically what Go High Level has done, right? I honestly think ClickFunnels is just, for too long, hasn't done enough with the product. They've done a lot with their marketing, but then a big Go High Level's come along, has done the marketing well, but more so focused on the product. If you guys are inside the Facebook group, Go High Level Facebook group, there's constantly updates to the product, like every day, right? They're adding this, they're integrating this, they're integrating that, and it's just, and the better the product gets, the more people using it, the more affiliates using it, the more they recommend it, the more money the affiliates make, the more money their affiliates make. You kind of get the idea, right? It's like exponential growth. And although High Level isn't perfect, it has its problems. I have been a user with Go High Level for far longer than I was a user with ClickFunnels, and I have absolutely no problem paying Go High Level, whereas every month I would pay ClickFunnels $297. I'll just think, what am I paying $297 for? But there you go.
I'm not a huge fan of ClickFunnels anyway. I'm not going to defend him. I'm not going to defend Russell. I'm not going to defend the company, and I am not pro-corporate. At one point, maybe High Level turns into this, but right now this is insane, and all this is going to do is continue to show, hey, there's enough of a threat here for you to think about moving over to High Level that you should think about it. In fact, there's so much credibility in the threat that ClickFunnels have recognized that we're serious competition. Anyway, that's my take. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this. I'll try to link all of this stuff in the video.
Well, that's crazy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you do like these reaction videos, they're easy for me to do, right? And I'm trying to stay on top of like trends in the industry, like the kind of online marketing agency space. I kind of want to start a segment of this channel, which is kind of a more reactions based, where I follow trends and I update you guys, and it's more raw format like this. I always keep posting the educational stuff for you guys, don't worry. But if you guys do like this reaction style videos where you want me to kind of keep you guys updated of what's going on in the world of online marketing, let me know in the comments. Just let me know with a yes or like more reactions, something like that, so I know if you guys like it. And if I get enough, I'll keep doing them on top of what I'm already doing, because again, this stuff's easy and I'm always researching anyway. So super interested to see what you guys know. But otherwise, like the video if you learned something, you found it interesting. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this, as well as plenty of educational stuff. I post a bunch. I'm trying to post 3 times a week. Subscribe if you want it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers, guys.